Okay, this is my tiny Japanese apartment. I'm a municipal jet, so that means I've been hired by the city that I live in. And if you're gonna be in the same position, or if you're trying to be in the same position, this is the kind of apartment you can expect. And as you can see, it's quite large. If you have somehow managed to miss any other Leo Palace tour on the internet, let's show you what a standard Leo Palace apartment looks like and things that you can expect to find inside of them. My apartment is very minimalist because I'm a very minimalist person. Nonetheless, I'm hoping there may be a little entertainment value in this video. Actually, before we go inside my apartment, here's a quick pro tip. If you have an apartment in Japan, I highly recommend getting one of these stickers on Amazon. It will keep all the junk mail out of your mailbox. This is one of the most frustrating parts about living in Japan. None of this is my actual mail. None of it has my name on it. And we've arrived at the Genkan, or the entranceway in English. This is where you take off your shoes and put on some new shoes. Most Leo Palaces come with just a little shoe closet. There's like a lot of remotes in Leo Palace, and this is like an emergency remote, I'm assuming. You look up and you have some kind of electric controls here, and then to the left you see the bathroom. Now this bathroom is really just that, just a bathroom. There's a drain there and a drain there because this thing shuts, and you can get the entire room wet with no problem. And by the way, this mirror is like the only mirror that this apartment comes with. This is so frustrating, this tiny little mirror. It's been a year and I still have not bought a new mirror, so that's obviously my bad. You see that vent up there? Dry fan. You control your drying settings for all your clothes or towels in my case. How many hours you want, what setting you want. I'm always on this setting. Down below is my shower mat. It looks small on this camera, but it gets quite large. You can extend it like a magic carpet. Now from the bathroom, turning around, you have one of the worst laundry machines I've ever used. I don't know what it is about this laundry machine. I put extra detergent in it, but it still doesn't seem to clean clothes fully. Inside is a bag I have to like put my pants in, because if you don't put your pants in some bag like this or some kind of net, they'll become the biggest tangled mess that you've ever seen after doing a load of laundry. There's no dryer in my Leo Palace, and I don't know anybody with a Leo Palace that has a dryer. Above the laundry machine, you're gonna see some storage area, just a small one, and it looks quite cramped. Now, a theme throughout this tour is cramped, the word cramped. Obviously this is a small cramped apartment, but people say, oh, Leo Palaces come with everything. They don't come with much of anything, which means that all the storage area is limited. So I tried my best to make do without buying extra storage or, you know, shelves or anything, because I can't really install them. Okay, so turning around again, going to the left of the shower room is the actual bathroom, or what maybe looks like a bath closet. This is basically my life, living in between these two walls. Tiny little cramped apartment. No place for my toilet paper. I don't have any place to put, I got one of the smallest packs they had. This was only like 200 yen because it didn't come with that much, but it's stacked. It's completely stacked. There's my hand towels and my towels and my laundry hanger thing. But I don't really need a lot of space because I'm a small person, so I shouldn't be complaining, especially because this toilet is certainly a luxury in my opinion. And this is just a typical Japanese toilet. I'm kind of scared of ever moving back to America, because once you go Japanese toilets, it doesn't seem like you can easily go back. You see a sink up here because every time you flush it, you can wash your hand. This armrest looking thing is how you control your toilet's functions. This seat is heated or cooled. There's timers for things, cleaning things. There's like a women's bidet and a butt thing for the men. You can pick the pressure that you want your bidet to have. If you click this button, something right down here will come out and start spraying you. Okay, that was ridiculous. Turning right around is my kitchen, or what tiny little rendition of what a kitchen should be. Up top, what do I have in here? I got these Llama coffee cups, protein, BCAAs and creatine, some Tupperware, and like my only plate. That's not a good sign. I was single for too long. 2 stove tops, buttons right here, fan and light. If I turn on this light, I guess it's supposed to turn on, I think, but I don't know, I never use it. My trusty bottle opener. and below. I remember purchasing this knife and just never using it after I purchased it when I moved here. I got a lot of Tupperware because I thought I was gonna do the whole meal prep thing, but I always only use one Tupperware anyways. They're everywhere. Some plates, some instant chopsticks. These shelf things do not come with the apartment. I got this at Nitori, and again, sticking with the entire cramped theme, it would be a lot worse without these. On the other side, garbage. You have to separate your garbages in Japan. I just did bottles, so I'm just leaving that bottle right there. All these bags are for separating garbages, plastics, burnable. Okay, this microwave did come with the apartment. This water heater, what do they call it? Kettle, did not come with the apartment. These are Japanese instant coffee things called blendies. If you're gonna be an ALT as well, you'll probably get used to these things in the staff room. Here's a legit coffee machine one of my coworkers gave me like a year ago, and I've not even taken it out of the bag since he gave it to me. Here's what the trash schedule looks like, by the way. This is on my freezer. I don't freeze anything. The only thing you'll see is some Pinot ice cream like dots. They're so Japanese. It's a perfect example of how Japan loves to wrap things individually and just overall use too much plastic. And the fridge. This tiny little fridge for me is more of just a glorified beer cooler. My fridge is very basic. I don't have much in it. I have some mustard, a lime when I was drinking Coronas one night. There's some open chicken right there that I'll cook later. Some kimchi. Kimchi is so good. Some more chicken, a lot of eggs, as well as a beer that I didn't drink last night. Okay, we made it to the second half of this apartment tour. As you can see, the apartment's not very big, so the tour is gonna be pretty quick. Here's my whiteboard. I bought it to like write my goals and stuff on, but it kind of just turned into a little thing that me and my girlfriend interact with. Here's some purikura, which is the famous Japanese photo booth thing. And to me, it's quite scary. Like, they like to put these cute filters on, but to me, it couldn't be anything, you know, less than cute. Below it, what it's resting on is an emergency box. They have all these emergency boxes. And here is a calendar that, again, it was supposed to be goal-oriented calendar, but I don't use it hardly ever. Now, to the left of the door, you see this kind of disgusting, ugly wardrobe that I bought from Nitori that didn't used to be here. I just needed more space to hang shit up, and my dumbass thought it was gonna fit in my closet. I mean, this is nice. It's very large. You can actually fit a lot of stuff in here. But it's obviously disgusting and it takes up more space than I'd want it to. You can't see the closet, but it does exist. It's behind the wardrobe. I just have a really crammed closet right now with the little clothes that I did bring. Now down here, you'll notice the Ethernet cable hooking into this thing, which is very important if you have a Leo Palace. It runs to this little life stick thing that is basically like a Google Chrome stick. And that's how you get Wi-Fi through the LeoNet service in Leo Palaces. Now, obviously this is ugly in the daytime, but I just got some neon lighting to spice the mood up at nights when I'm having people over. Now, Leo Palace actually came with this TV as well, which I find hilarious because, first of all, it's a shitty TV. Second of all, look how low this arrangement is. I only use this shelf thing for holding my Alexa, my Amazon Alexa, and my Google Home, because I listen to music and they both do different things. I think Google is smarter. Like, Google's smarter, the music service is better. Alexa is just, the sound quality is better. She's listening.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, Alexa, what do you think about Google?
Google's a search engine, but I'm different.
Okay, Google, what do you think about Alexa?
She seems pretty smart.
Alexa, I love you.
That's really nice. Thanks.
Okay, Google, I love you.
Aw, thanks. Anything I can help you with?
See, I think Google is just nicer. Alexa seems kind of bitter about the entire Google thing. Like, yeah, there's competition, Alexa. Chill, okay? Google's having a fun time. Why can't you have a fun time? Here's one of my favorite things that I got at Nitori for the apartment. This giant bookshelf. I have all this manga that I was meant to read, but I never got around to it. It was only supposed to be for Japanese practice. I read some of these Dragon Ball Supers, and they're just not good at all. Very disappointing. Here are some graduation, like, little cute books that my 6th graders last year wrote for me before they went to middle school. Yeah, they're writing a lot of Japanese. Some of them are in English, but hey, what can you do? They're 6th grade. Here's a piggy bank full of all the useless yen. Some 50 yen coins. Basically, a yen is almost like a penny. So there's some 1 yens that are useless, 5 yens that are super useless. There's some 50 yens and a lot of 10 yens in here. Those are not completely useless, obviously, but I like to not carry around change. This shelf is mainly used for obviously a lot of filming equipment, hard drives, camera lenses, you know, camera cleaning stuff. Here's my camera bag down here, actually. Right now, all this is housing is like some cords and my drone. Here is my completely tiny couch. If you're small like me, you can fit like 3 people on here. I've had to sleep on here before. It was not comfortable at all, but I like the color of it. And sitting on it is fine, but it's tiny, which obviously it needs to be because this apartment is tiny. Some bags, gym bag, school bag, that cushion. Turning around, you see my loft bed. It's not a bed, it's a futon. And above this loft, you have the air conditioner slash dehumidifier slash heating. Everything just controlled for the temperature in this apartment. You control it with this remote that you can put right down here. Actually, because of this, sleeping on the loft is kind of nice because no matter what temperature it is, I can have like easy access to the air conditioner or heater or whatever. So sleeping high up is kind of nice. I know that a lot of Leo Palaces come with their own loft. I was not fortunate, neither was my neighbor. Obviously we're in the same building. I'm jealous. I actually had to buy this thing from, again, Nitori, and that was really nice because the people came over and they assembled it in like less than 20 minutes. And it's ugly as shit though, obviously, but this whole vibe, just because of this loft, is like a dorm room. But under the loft is my desk. This thing is on wheels, so it's originally designed to like be right under here. But right now I want to put like a chair here, but I don't have that. So I have extra leg room under my desk. Got rid of my desktop when I moved to Japan, so I have like a high-powered Mac here for video editing, a really cheap monitor, really cheap keyboard, really cheap everything. And this right here is Japan's idea of an air freshener right behind there. It's not really strong, I can't really smell it. There's your boy Goku getting that thing some power. And here is the only instrument that I play. We are at the end of this apartment because you have the balcony. Right here under this tarp is my bike. And right now my bike is in the tarp because somebody actually slashed the tires. I'm pretty sure it was my ex-girlfriend, which is even more crazy. And you can see these tiny little curtains right here that I bought. There's a lot of space down here when I close them, but it doesn't matter because I sleep right up here, so just blocking the top half is good enough. The little light that peeks through helps me wake up in the morning anyways. Alright, things you need to know about Leo Palace. The price. This is not a cheap apartment for what you're getting. I'm paying about 670 bucks for rent and then another 50 bucks for utilities usually a month. So that's over 700 bucks. The convenience is nice. It comes with easy Wi-Fi and I don't have to like worry about buying a router or anything. And it's really fast Wi-Fi. The other convenient point is the noise cancellation with the walls. Japan apartments oftentimes catch like a lot of flack for just being paper thin in terms of walls. But these walls in this apartment are very nice. Maybe because they're used to have foreigners living in Leo Palaces, and Leo Palace thinks that foreigners are louder, which is probably true. So I can't hear anything above me, to the right of me, and they can't hear me either, I think so. At least I know he can't hear anything from me. This is a tiny apartment, but it's just convenient at the moment. I didn't invest too much in this apartment, and decorating, obviously, it looks like a shitty dorm room, because I'm planning on moving eventually to a better location and a bigger apartment. But for people that are working in an international teaching company that are moving here short notice and they don't have time to find their own apartments, or oftentimes their BOE, Board of Education, will find the apartments for them, this is something that you could be expecting to live in once you come here. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe, comment if you have any thoughts below, and I'll see you again. I'm out.